this is Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you have joined me here before. I've got a mystery box to unbox for you today. If you have watched my channel before, you may well have seen that I am quite a fan of Diamond Art Club's mystery boxes. I have bought every one that's come out apart from the ones that were just purely overstock items. So it's no surprise that I had to buy this one. This one was mystery box 13. It came out a couple of weeks ago. It took quite a while to get to me. It got held up in the system with FedEx. Not sure what happened, but anyway, it is here now. This one was a little bit different to the previous ones they'd done, because this mystery box only had never before seen kits in it. They had 4 different kits that they had never previously released, and I think they said there were 6 different combinations of those you could receive, and there were no fan favourites, what they tend to call fan favourites in previous mystery boxes, but realistically they're often kind of overstock items that they have a lot of and need to sell. So that made it quite a bit cheaper. This was £85 for me here in the UK for 2 kits, so that's a pretty decent price. I will say, I have no cool, no chill. I cannot wait for these things, so I have seen what's in them. Out of all the mystery boxes there have been where they had never before seen kits, I feel like there's been a lot less buzz about this one, and I think that's because the kits that are in there are really nice. I like them all. I've not seen any that I'm like, oh yeah, I hate that, I hope I don't get it. Not that that would often happen anyway, but you know what I mean. But there's not really any that are must-haves for most people. Like in the past, we've had some really big hitting paintings in mystery boxes, and that doesn't seem to have happened here. So there's, like I say, I've seen them all. There's a couple that I would prefer to have. Realistically, there's a couple I might destash if I get those, but it's a different vibe, this one. It was very popular though. It sold out very quickly, I think because it was cheaper and people weren't going to get fan favourites. But yeah, I'd love to know if this is kind of the way they're going to take mystery boxes in the future, or whether this was a one-off doing it this way where it was only never before seen kits, but equally they weren't putting any like must-have kits in there that would send people doolally. Anyway, that's enough chatter. Let's have a look. So I'm just going to open this up. I'm going to pull out both kits and see what I actually got, and then I'm going to do a quick unboxing. It will be quick. I'm not going to go through them in enormous detail. I just want to have a look at them really and see what there is, and yeah, let you know my thoughts on them. Let me know in the comments if you got this mystery box. I think because of the lower price point, it attracted a few new people to mystery boxes. But then because of the fact there weren't any huge kits in there, yeah, I don't know. The reception has been pretty muted, I've got to be honest. Okay. Also, I think there were 3 round kits and 1 square, and I know that square kits tend to sell a bit better for Diamond Art Club, so possibly that put people off. Anyway, let's have a look. So the first kit that I got was, it's a round kit, it's a pink box, and this one is Spiral Dream by Bear Brickia. Okay, cool. I'm going to have a look at it. Face value, this is probably the one that I was least interested in getting, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes. But I will have a look at it in a minute. And then the other kit that I got was, okay, it's a blue box, so I know what that means because there was only 1 square. This is Cute But Unstable. Okay, so as chance would have it, these are probably the 2 of the 4 that I was slightly less interested in having. They are cute kits, don't get me wrong. They're just not necessarily styles that I would go for. This one I think is really adorable because you've got an orange cat, and I have an orange cat called Harry. However, with all this dark background, I don't know. Let's see when I get into it what I think of it. So let's look at Cute But Unstable first. And yeah, see if these can win me over when I look at them, because like I say, I'm not over here saying I hate these, they're awful. They're just not wow kits for me, and I am at a point with my stash where I don't think I'm ever going to be one of those people that has the willpower to say I want a total no buy, but I am trying to be more conscious about what I add into my stash. just because I do have more kits than I feel comfortable with at this point. But anyway, I forgot to say, this is by Dion Ong, and it is 55.8 by 73.7 centimeters. I think all of the kits were kind of medium size, and it's got, wow, 80 colors. I mean, when you look at that artwork, it doesn't scream 80 colors, does it? It's got 2 Aurora Borealis, 1 iridescent diamond, and 4 fairy dust diamonds. So we've got a lot of different drills going on. Let's take a look. Okay, so toolkit, I'm not going to go through on this occasion because most people have seen them a million times before. And I'm trying to mix it up with my unboxings, to be honest, because like there's been a lot of chatter online recently about what people do and don't like. And the thing is, you can't please everyone, because for every one aspect of an unboxing, like there's some people who love it and there's some people who hate it. Like, do you go through all the drills? Some people say it's not a proper unboxing if you don't. Other people can't stand it and fast forward it. So I'm just trying to go with what I'm interested in, to be honest. And I hope that that keeps enough of you along with me for the ride. But if not, I get it. Anyway, God, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Whenever I film when I'm tired, my brain just goes off in so many tangents, I can't focus. So I do apologise in advance if this gets a bit rambly. Let's take a look in here. So here is my Treasure Quest card. Again, I'm not going to go into a big explanation about what these are for, but I will just say, if you are unsure what this is and what the purpose is, go to this website address, diamondartclub.com/redeem. That will tell you about different cards you would need to collect in order to claim rewards. And beyond that, they're just a cool collector item. So let's have a look at the labels, get an idea of the colour palette, although I mean it's kind of misleading, isn't it, because there's 80 different colours. It looks pretty bright and colourful and vibrant from this, but we know from the artwork it's got some pretty dominant colour themes. And then at the end here, the ABs are a blue and a yellow, and then there's a gold crystal drill. So L denotes iridescent drill, and that's otherwise known as crystal drill. That's just DAC terminology, which I'm very familiar with because I buy a lot of kits from them. And then we have the 4 fairy dust. So fairy dust have a subtle glitter coating. ABs have this like glitzy coating. I'm not going to go through all the drills, but I will, you know, I'll have a peer through the sides, see if we can spot any of them. So yeah, there's some lovely colours in here, but I'm guessing some of them are in pretty small volumes. So let me put them to the side and we'll have a look. Hey Charlie, do you want to come have a look? Here's Charlie. I know everyone likes to see him. My little mascot. I feel quite on edge today because he's going in tomorrow to be neutered. He's about 5 months now, getting on for that. So it's about the right time anyway, but also because I got him from an animal sanctuary that came with a commitment to have him neutered by a certain age. We're actually a little past that date because he was supposed to be done by the 1st of November, but he wasn't at the weight limit where vets are super comfortable with it yet. So I got in touch with the sanctuary and they said that's fine. Obviously his health comes first. But yeah, he's going in tomorrow. And I know it's pretty routine, but yeah, he's my little baby. So it just makes me nervous for him, you know. I'm terrible when any of my cats, or my human child, in fact, need any kind of treatment. But yeah, there you are. There's another tangent for you. So here are the colours, and that is a lot of dark blue in a few different shades. So there's a lot of this 336 colour, a lot of 823, and then we've got a lot of 939 on this side. So yeah, lots of dark blue in that background. And can I see any specials? There is, I mean, I can see it. I'm not sure if you properly can, but there is a yellow AB in there. Oh, I love these neon shades. There are some bright colours in not ridiculously small bags, to be fair. There is a fairy dust, that white one there. And I don't think I can see the crystal drill anywhere, which implies it's probably not in a super large bag. I'm going to get a feel for how many there are of them by looking through the side, but yeah, I can't see that one. Okay, let's have a look at this. It's the kind of artwork where I think if I was a much quicker diamond painter who had a lot more time for it, I would go for this kind of artwork more. Would I have picked it if it was a regular Saturday release? I'm not sure I would have, because I probably would have been put off by how much dark background there is, because when it takes you kind of 3 weeks or so to do a kit this size, you do want a bit of variety in it. But I will say my first impression opening this is that I like it more than I thought I would. Love that it's got 2 little cats, to be honest. There's a void kitty. I would love to have a void kitty, but we're all full up here cat wise. We've got 3. So yeah, I'm not looking to trade any of my babies. And there's just not room for another. But yeah, I do love void kitties. And of course, the orange is a lot like my Harry, who some of you who are long-time viewers may be familiar with, because he used to appear on a lot of my videos, but he's gone camera shy. So the background is, I mean, it's not super confetti, it's also not super color blocky. There's quite a lot of mixture of colors and texture, because it's like grass and plant undergrowth that they're going through. The cats themselves, the void kitty has quite a lot of color blocking. Orange is a little more broken up. And then the top half of the painting gets quite blocky, I would say. So yeah, I mean, it is the kind of project you could possibly whip through quite quickly. I'm wavering a little bit. I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to do with this one. So no instant destash, which has to be seen as a success. Okay, so special drill wise, I'm wondering where they go. You can sort of see straight away the white fairy dust that there was quite a lot of, because I saw those fat bags. That is going to be in the moon and in the writing. And I'm quite impressed that they managed to render the writing clearly at this size. That shows how good they are at rendering over there. ABs, so let's have a look. So the blue AB is kind of dotted through the blue flowers in the undergrowth. And then the yellowy AB, that is in the moon as well. I wonder if the moon is all specials. The crystal drill, iridescent drill, that's there in the void kitty's eye. Is that it? Well, that would explain why I couldn't see it through the side, because that must be a teeny tiny bag. But yeah, I cannot see any more of that one. And then fairy dust. So there is a dark greyish colour, is that? And I wonder where that one is. Might be a little tricky to pull out of the background if there's not a lot of it. Yeah, I don't actually see where that one is, I'm afraid. And because I am unboxing my way today, I'm not going to dwell on it, because, yeah. I cannot find it. Can't find it for looking. I think my brain's switched off to it now. And then there is a red fairy dust, which is 666, which is one of my favourite DMC colours. That is around here, so I do love this pinky orange red backing to the moon. The kind of, what would you call that? Not reflection, but like the glow around it. That is really cool, and that's in there. And then the orange fairy dust, there is definitely some of that in the orange kitty. Sorry, I have to say orange because we used to call Harry Small Orange for no particular reason other than it made us laugh, because he was small and he was orange, and he's not very small anymore. He's quite a big cat, to be honest, both in length and also he got a bit chubby. He's currently on a diet and absolutely furious about it because he suddenly went but yeah, there's a little bit of that in the orange cat. and then the white one we've covered. So yeah, not massive amounts of special drill in this, which kind of makes sense, doesn't it, with an image that is a lot of background and then just certain prominent features. I do like it a lot more than I thought, to be honest. I think this might be one that doesn't wow too many of us, and then when we start to see it done, it will probably look pretty spectacular, because that's the one thing for all these darker drill colours, they're really going to glisten and shine more. Okay, I'll get my thinking cap on with this one and see what I think about it. I'm definitely not going to instantly destash it or anything like that. We'll see. We will see. Okay, I'm going to put this one away and have a look at the other one. So this one, Spiral Dream, I think I am probably quite likely to destash. I'm still going to open it and have a look, and I am absolutely open to having my mind changed. But there's two things about it. One is this is not really a style of artwork I would typically go for, and I like to try a bit of everything. I don't like to rule anything out, so I will often do something that is out of my usual style. But this is. And on the other hand, also it's a round drill painting. And again, I will work on round drills. I enjoy doing them now and again. I don't enjoy them as much as squares. So my kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the bar for how much I need to like a kit to work on it is higher in rounds. I do need to really love the artwork. And yeah, it's cool. It's like, I'm not dissing it. It is totally cool. It's just not something I would have picked out. I've forgotten to look at this again. 76 colours. Wow, they're really going for all the colours at the moment, aren't they? 76 colours. I did remember just while I was putting Cute But Unstable away, like we've kind of got used to there being heavy hitters in the mystery boxes, but then I thought about it and I thought about, I think it was mystery box number 2, because mystery box number 1, obviously, like none of us had done it before. It had some really gorgeous kits in. It sold out in a flash. There was a big buzz. I loved it. It really set the scene for my enjoyment of mystery boxes. I think I'm using mystery kit and mystery box interchangeably. And then the second mystery box, I think it was 3 kits possibly. And a few things went wrong with it. Like a lot of us got 2 of one kit. I was one of those. But no, again, there were ones that some people really wanted, but there weren't many of the kits in there. Like they weren't, you know, the big artists that people want to collect and all that kind of thing. There was just like a little less buzz about it. And actually there was another one. Yeah, so I think I'm misremembering basically. I don't think it's actually unusual at all for them to do a kit where a mystery box when, you know, none of them are massively big hits. Because, like, to be clear, Diamond Art Club can be massively surprised, I'm sure, by how popular a kit is. But they're going to have an inkling generally because most of the things they release we have voted on. Anyway, what I'm saying is I don't think it's actually as unprecedented as I was thinking. Sorry if you heard my stomach rumbling then. I don't think it's as unprecedented as maybe some people felt, that some of the kits are a little more meh to a little more, a few more people. God, I can't talk. I need sleep. And it certainly wouldn't put me off buying a mystery box in the future. Like, I still love them. I still love them. So I actually got a silver card with this one, so that's pretty cool. I'll put that back in here, and, you know, if I do end up destashing it, that will go with it. And then with this one, there were 2 ABs and 2 fairy dust drills for the specials. And it's a really pretty colour palette, actually, isn't it? All those kind of pinks and neutrally kind of brick colours and oranges, and yeah, it's actually very, very pretty as a colour palette. Let's take a look. So, here are the drills. Diamond Art Club's super sparkly round drills. Much as they're not my favourite drills to work with, the quality of Diamond Art Club round drills is spectacular. I do think they are stunning once placed, and they are just, oh, they're so shiny. It's all about the feel of placing them for me. That's the only reason I'm less keen on them. There is an AB tucked away in there. I think that might be a similar shade to the one we found on the other one. And there is a white AB. Don't think I can spot the fairy dust drills. We've got a few sort of dark greys and black drills, but mostly this has got those really nice warm tones in it that I was mentioning that I love. So yeah, this is absolutely not in any way, shape or form a dud painting. It's just not maybe one I necessarily would have picked, that's all. So, oops, upside down. Okay, first thing that jumps out at me is quite a lot of blocking, which with a round kit in particular is not necessarily a good thing for my tastes. I really struggle to multi-place as many drills with round kits as I do with squares, and then that frustrates me because I feel like I'm being really slow. Like, round drills take up more space than square drills, so generally if the kit is the same size, you're going to have more drills to place with square drills than rounds, and yet I feel like rounds take me a lot longer to complete because it actually, you know, I have to go slower with multi-placing. But anyway, that is the bottom, and then the top, there you are, you've got quite a lot of blocking in the background, as you can see. And do you know what? This is really pretty. It is a cute painting. It's just not very me, is it? But that's okay. This is the risk you take with a mystery box. It's not always going to be the kits that you would buy. And the last mystery box I got a kit I was absolutely over the moon with. So I'm not complaining. I'm aware this whole video feels a little negative, and it's really not intended to be. I'm not disappointed with them at all. This is just the risk that you take when you buy a mystery box. And it just so happened that the two kits I've got are just maybe not ones that I would have picked out for myself on this occasion, but that's okay. It is very pretty, don't get me wrong. I do love the kind of soft pastel-y colours around the edge of the bubble, and then she's got like she's rendered beautifully, you know, gorgeous vibrant hair which almost looks like flames, doesn't it? And then yeah, it is quite a blocky kit that someone who can multi-place rounds well, or just enjoys colour blocking in general, would probably whiz through and really enjoy. I don't know this artist, Bear Brickia. I mean, I do recognise the name, so I do think that Diamond Art Club has released other kits from this artist. They're just not ones that I have maybe gone for all the reasons previously discussed. Yeah, she's very pretty, but I do think in a world where I have more diamond paintings than I need right now, it's probably not one that's going to be worth me finding space for, which is a shame, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's actually kind of it from me. I'm going to put this away now and then go and edit this video and see if I can actually better post it, or if it just seems like I'm in too foul a mood because I am a bit grumpy and tired, and my stomach is rumbling, and I'm kind of paranoid about how much that's come across on camera. But yeah, that was mystery box 13. Not my most successful mystery box, but will it put me off? No, absolutely not. I still love them, and I still love that Diamond Art Club does these for us. So thank you for watching if you've made it this far. If you have enjoyed my video, seems a strange one to ask this on. If you have enjoyed my video, please consider dropping a like on it, and if you're not yet subscribed, I would love to have you stick around, so please consider doing that too, and I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.